And it is Sagittarius. All right, Sag, let's see what's going on. Happy birthday, Sag, for those that are born later this week. Let's see what's going on. The Eight of Pentacles upright. I think this is a big test this week. And this is also something that sees, and it's kind of interesting that I'm pulling this up. You found, or you want to find, or you have found, and you continue to kind of come back to it, a conveyor belt that works. Does it work enough? Did you get enough lessons from this? Is this what you want to keep staying in, the same creative cycle? Might be great. Is there better? It is only an 8 card, so it is kind of like a repetitive cycle. I would say it's a repetitive cycle. Like, you learn the skills, you have the ability of this relationship to do things, but is it really going where you want it to go? Or did you achieve something at one time you thought was what it was, but now there's more to look at in life? The challenge here is the Judgment card, finding a deeper purpose. I think that this is the issue. It's like you can't convert people to the conveyor belt you want of your relationship that doesn't have the same mission in life. And when I mean mission, I mean spiritual mission, which is to destroy all the zombies at the end of the day with the big bomb in this deck. So it's like, oh, I kind of like helping people who've been affected by zombies, but I don't want to get rid of the zombies fully. I'm not ready for that path. It's like, come on, Sag. Like, you're on the same conveyor belt with the same kind of people, and they're not on the same spiritual mission as you. So why do you keep fucking around with that? 8 of Pentacles reversed. Wow. I had a weird feeling that the conveyor belt was something you were getting over overall. The same repetitive cycle. Black flower fragrance. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. When I see this as your shadow underneath this, it's like you're attracted, or you're attracting, or you're still in, the kind of partners you choose, or relationship situations in, where you're just more about the attractive quality of somebody that isn't part of the mission. And that's what's making it weird, is like you're attracted to them, but you're not. You're like in, but you're out. Like you're not fully in, because you're only attracted to one part of them, not all parts of them. And then you're just kind of focusing on that one part, and it's off your mission. And you did pull the Queen of Cups reverse. So I don't think that you feel comfortable at all. You don't feel like you're going to actually have the ability to emotionally hold or receive the emotional support and the emotional needs that you need to have by staying on the same belt, doing the same thing, doing the same skills and talents of this relationship and what it's producing out. I don't think it's producing out exactly what you emotionally want to right now. So you have to be honest with yourself and be like, can we connect on this level? Can we find this mission? Is this mission really there? Or are you only doing that because if I choose to leave? Or are you only doing that because, or are you doing somebody else's mission, not your own? Knight of Cups reversed. Stuck on the conveyor belt you don't want to do and feel stuck. Too afraid to move on to a different emotional place. Wow, a lot of cups, a lot of interesting energy with 2 8 of Pentacles and 1 reversed and Knight of Cups reversed, and you got the Queen of Cups reversed. So emotionally, you're not into the physical aspect of things. This is beyond mundane. This has become boring. I think trying to convert people is really boring, or you've been converted into another life, and that's really boring. Your overall here, pulled the fire element, desire. I think that's what the lens to start to look at things from is really see, was it only desire without the mission? And then you're trying to put the desire of the mission into somebody. And so I think that there's a hot, cold energy here. It's like, there's a hot energy as far as like, okay, yeah, there's human to human, like genetic love aspects. But is the desire beyond that and to a higher calling here that is so important to look at? Divine masculine. I feel like you're trying to find the true, powerful, desirable element that connects all the desires in your life and the mission and the ethereal. And I think that there's this divine masculine energy that you might be seeking, or the one even in yourself that you must find to take the action to define what the divine is, of the strength of the definition of the light that you're trying to find in your life, instead of taking on like this role of, and I got a feeling, especially for women out there who might be with somebody who they're passionate about, but they don't see the divine masculine in its form, like that there's never going to be any desire there that you really want. That's what you're really looking for at the end of the day. You got the North Node in Gemini in the 5th. So, you need to focus on not only your relationship house, because Gemini, but you got it in the 5th. Like, this is like starting to focus on looking at the facts about the love story that you want and the excitement, the simulation. Because I said, I forgot what sign, it was kind of mundane and boring. Like, this is like straight up like waiting room style, like DMV line. And I think that you have the desire to get your license, right? Or get your registration done, but it's like, that much desire? Big questions.
You can't get stuck in that tunnel vision of life. You can't just let it, get you trapped into this focus, and where you can lose out on that potential. You can lose out on that power that you're trying to grasp, that power that you're trying to bring into your life, and find that fulfillment. We can kind of just get stuck in this one thought process and miss out on everything else that's going on around us. Are we gonna reside in fear of looking around? Because that can be the aspect as well that's holding us back. The fear of looking for the greatness, the fear of looking for the love, the fear of actually looking for that appreciation that we deserve. So where is it that maybe you're kind of holding yourself back and having that self-limitation, whether it be doubt, whether it just be, hardship that you've gone through, whether it be the pain and suffering? Because that's all going to be a part of it. It's going to be the duality of the love and the happiness and the joyfulness that we're all searching for. So it's there, but you just got to be willing to look around. You got to be able to see with your eyes and see with your heart, and actually be able to feel it and allow that in. And once you do feel it, go with it, run with that feeling, and let it take over and consume that life fully.
Yeah, and because somebody wrote in there, like, can you have all things in desire, like comfort and passion? And it's like, yeah.
Definitely.
And I don't think that it's something that, I think that, I don't want to trigger anybody, or even the person who commented that, because this is coming from a space of love. It's like, there are people out there that don't fuck around with relationships until they find that. Like, yeah, you can date and talk, and the mission is to try to connect to find that. And if it's not there, then it's okay to move on and find it until you find it. And I think we live in a world right now where it's like people feel like so responsible for like getting involved and then like chaining themselves to something because they found one part of it good, and like they feel too bad to like be honest and just with themselves. It doesn't, and if they ask, it's like just be honest with the other person. Like, hey, or just be you. Like, just be you. You don't have to be anything for anybody. And I think that that's the problem. And I think this is an overall message for everybody. It's like, we live in a world right now, and we live in a world that has brought us to these moments where, especially people who believe in the whole patriarchy thing. If you believe in the patriarchy thing, then that means then you also believe in the patriarchy of how love should look like and what you should do and how it should be. And I think that all these shoulds is the problem. And I think that, the whole mission is to find a deep connection that really encompasses all the things that both partners are looking for. And if it does, then it does. And if it doesn't, you're not required to explain yourself fully. Like, you don't have to discredit yourself by acknowledging that you're doing something wrong for not connecting to what you feel is right.